Welcome back to Pursuit Pro Wrestling, the UK's most popular wrestling facility. Now, about a year ago, I gave you a tour of the facility. We were about 6 months moved in, and I feel like in the last 12 months, things have progressed, changed, moved around quite a lot. So I thought, hey, let's do another brand new tour of the PPW facility. So the first thing was we had an old rusty metal sign, which I loved, made by my friend Ryan. But I think as we evolved, we had to get some new branding. So our friends at SportServe just over the road made us not one, but two beautiful, lovely, lovely signs. I think it just adds, we're very branding heavy at PPW. And the greatest thing about this sign is he said, are you sure these are your opening times? I said, yeah. He said, I'm not leaving room for any other days. I said, fine. And then about 3 weeks later, we opened on a Monday. So it's technically out of date. But they're the brand new signs. We love them. Come on in. Maybe the best thing to do is to start with the t-shirts on the wall here. They were plain, they were blank. I wanted people when they come in to have like a 360 experience. So everywhere they stand, they feel like they see something. So this is kind of like the retro t-shirt wall. We got Will, SummerSlam tryout. He was #1. Keep your eye on him. Lots of Liam's old stuff. Richard Holiday from my debut show in America, WOS. A lot of AEW tops. This is the Sid Vicious tee. Recent edition of the Fiery Aiden Spark. The famous CM Punk top. And on the other side, it's a little bit messy, Matt. I should have got this tidied up for you. Brand new design here. That's the one we just announced. It's our like pizza pro wrestling design. This is doing next as we speak. Miners is coming in, so we always like to have up on the board what's going on, whether it's a takeover or somebody else we're having in, a Christmas party, who knows. Now this, extremely important part of business down here, because this is what we use to take the rubbish around the back instead of walking. Now, for technically a bit of a boring area, this is the PPW entrance desk. Liquid Death. I found a place that had a good bargain on Liquid Deaths. So I went in and bought every case from every store in Yorkshire. So I bought about 150 cases of Liquid Death. This kind of got jam-packed and full. There's a few more additions. This really cool bone-crunching cane we've got in there, cheeseburger sticker, turnbuckle key. Paul London, so since the last time we spoke to you, Paul London came down to the facility. WCW lunchbox that I got from America. Got a steel on that. The belts will have changed a lot from a year ago. The belts will have changed. The belts are always in and out, in and out. People defend them, they lose them. So new ones. The title, we got, what else have we got here? Look at this. The Gene Money Championship of Gene Money. What does it mean? It means exactly what I told you. So this is going to be quite different. In fact, I don't think, Matt, we even had this floor area here. We're a single ring facility, even though we've got the room for two, with the way that we set up for shows and just like the way we like to operate. But as we've got busier, Liam wanted to have a replica space. So this is actually 16 by 16. Entranceway, brand new. There's the old cloth. Here's the new cloth. Old cloth, new cloth, old cloth. We like a bit of logos around here. There's logos bloody everywhere. And that's the brand new sign as well from Friday Night Pursuit. Brand new aprons. I think a big part of what we were lacking at the end was having Pursuit Pro Wrestling aprons. So these were designed by you, put together by the guys at SportServe, and they really add like impact to what we're doing. We've got Holly and Emerson Jane that are doing some private training, but we're going to have a look at one of the turnbuckles quickly. So we had battered turnbuckles for the longest time. It's our Art Deco logo, three-dimensional, made by the guys at Drop Dead. And if you look on the other side, so opposites is PPW, and that's the same on that one. And then these two opposite corners are like the classic logo. And I just think for all of our reels and everything that you see, I personally notice there were scuffs on the apron last year, marks, rips, tears. We don't want any of that. This is where we've struggled for chairs down here. Renting chairs, right, is a nightmare. You think buying chairs would be easy, it's not. We changed this to our big clapboard, which my dad gave me from a show that he did years ago. And we're going to change this as the date goes. So that will have changed a lot since last year. Another double-sided sign in the Batman 89 kind of logo. So these were for Josh, who's my mate from the other side, who helps put this place together in the background, donated these. But it's because it's me. And I had stickers that Liam had laughed at me for keeping from 4 years ago, the old logo. If you have a look, it's loads, or it's mostly all the old logo. So we brought down a hairdryer, and me, Kid Like Us Too, and Eve Bateman spent a long time putting these together, but again, it just adds more character. And one of my favourite additions for 2025, Sting Corner. Sting's my favourite wrestler of all time. I wish I'd have known that we were doing this. I'd have got the Team U t-shirt out. Different evolutions of Sting. This is my first ever wrestling action figure. There's every chance, if my mum and dad hadn't bought me this on Blackpool Beach in 1998, that none of this would be here today.
I'm the Stinger. Ow!
Hold on.
I'll break you with my back. Steiner.
this is where a lot of things are really developed. So we've always got something on the Super Nintendo. At the minute, it's Super Mario, and we've got, I reckon this has got to be maybe King of the Ring, 98 on? Yeah, King of the Ring. This is a really fun part of PPW. People come along, read some Power Slam, play some PS2 or some Super Nintendo, watch some old DVDs and VHSs. And in here, we've got like tapes at the bottom, DVDs in the middle. We've got loads of beautiful tin tapes. And it's PS1 and Amiga and Sega Mega Drive and all kinds of stuff. Really, really cool stuff here. This is cool, actually. You can't quite see it, but it's a WWE board game. Let's see if we can unearth Undisputed, the board game. Kurt Angle, Taker, Triple H, and Mr. Brother, little Hulk Hogan there. We just got so much stuff around, and we want to have it all. As you can see, as signs get taken down, we kind of repurpose them. So we kind of want it to be a 365-degree experience when you walk in. All my collection of boots here, comedian boots. Got the blue, the white, got 2 sets of white. These are a brand new pair. Up here, Matt, is the Second Pursuit sign, which will have been up last year, but obviously as we do a new show every year and we get a new set in, that'll have been, we are running out of space. We are at maximum capacity. The Friday Night Pursuit set is currently being stored in here. Here's all the Friday Night Pursuit aprons, because we're bursting at the seams. So Sil's Gym is kind of the same in many ways, but it's changed in that the amount of session takeovers that I remember putting the first one up. This murderer's row of talent, I mean, it's not accident, but snuck up on me as one of my favourite parts of PPW, is coming in here and realising the amount of people that have been in and out of this building and that we're proud to kind of put on the wall. And you just go through and it's heavy hitters the whole way. Luke Jacobs, Saxon does so much in Japan, obviously LJ Cleary. You got Cheeseburger that I was crazy to have down here. This is personally for me a really important part of what we do. And what's fun is figuring out where we're going to put the next one. The gym kind of remains the same. It'll always be free, the PPW gym, if people are having a bad day or injured or just want to get away from it all. They can come in here, put my Nacho Libre on and lift away. Sorry, Dan, we'll leave you to it. The PPW facility at the end of 2025. We've got many more plans ahead, many things I want to do in this building and potentially in another building. So tell us your favourite part of the facility. What do you think we should add? What do you think we should do? Do we need another ring? Do we need another building? Do we need another entranceway? What do we need here at PPW? Let us know in the comments below. As always, like, share and subscribe. Be a part of the PPW journey. What do you want to see a video on? We've got a world of craziness down here. What do you guys want to deep dive into? The board games, the video games, the action figures, the wrestling? Let us know. Comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.